Hello traders, welcome to the MyForexFunds YouTube channel. MyForexFunds is a prop firm which is looking for successful traders. It assists traders and it helps them grow so that we can grow together. Today in this video, we will be hosting one of our funded trader, Tinyiko, to talk about his trading journey and his experiences with us as a funded trader. Hello Tinyiko, how are you?
Hi, I say I'm good, thanks, and yourself?
Thank you very much. I'm also good. Thank you very much for being with us today. It's always great to host our funded traders here.
No problem. Actually, thank you for inviting me over. I'm actually honored to be here, hey? And very excited at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm also very excited to do this interview with you. So today we will be talking about your trading journey and your experiences with us as a funded trader. But first, we would like to know you. So can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Tinyiko. I'm from South Africa in Roodepoort. I'm 32 years old, and I love shopping and traveling. I'm actually a qualified engineer. I also love trading, by the way. Yeah. So to me, trading is not just a business, but it's also art.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
great. So it's like it's like passion for you.
exactly. I couldn't have said it better, eh?
So when did you start to be interested in trading?
So basically my interest came through my brother actually. So he's the one that actually told me about trading. However, at that time I believed it was a scam. Like all the rest of the crowd, I was actually part of the crowd. So I wanted to see proof that does this thing really work? And he actually did show me proof because he showed me multiple of withdrawals. That's when I developed the interest now because I saw that no, this thing definitely works. If this guy can make so much money. Yeah.
So before seeing the proof, have you ever warned your brother about trading because you thought that it was scam?
I actually did, and I actually believed that he's going to lose money. When even though lose money before it became profitable, but I did warn him. But I was actually disappointed because I was against him until I became his partner because I saw that no, this thing is working, so I had to work with him instead of being his opponent.
Yeah, definitely. So you are lucky because you have a brother who is also trading. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, he's the one that actually made my journey smooth because I've been following him from the web. Yeah.
So did you learn trading from him, or did you just use any other resources, or did you have any mentor to learn trading?
Okay, so with him, he's actually my mentor at the same time. So yes, I did learn trading from him. My journey was actually less difficult because he's the one that went through all the ups and downs of trading. So when I came to the picture, I would know which stones to step on and which stones not to step on because of he went through everything before. So I think for me it was more of an advantage to have a mentor because it made my journey less difficult at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was not only with trading, even at school, I would not study knowing that my brother will teach me when I get home.
Yeah,
Having a brother is actually a blessing, eh?
Perfect. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you are the younger one or the elder one?
Yeah, I'm actually the younger one. Yeah, I'm the younger one.
Yeah. I always been a younger one. Yeah, because we are more advantages. We have someone in front of us who can teach us everything. Yeah, it is perfect.
And we take advantage of that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. So how long have you been trading?
Okay, so I've been trading for 3 years now. However, I've been consistent for a full year. It was not an easy journey at all. I will not lie and say everything was easy. No, I did make actually some losses. I remember there's a time where I lost about $1,300, which is equivalent to 20,000 rand plus in South Africa. And that was money that I couldn't actually afford to lose. So for me, it was heartbreaking. And I remember before I went to sleep, I was in profit and I was excited. I actually even had sweet dreams that night. But when I woke up, it was a nightmare because all the red numbers, and now I was even shaking, So I think for me, it was actually an interesting journey. And I'm actually blessed to be part of the 5% profitable traders now, because if you can think about it globally, it's only 95, it's only 5% traders that are actually consistently profitable. 95% are actually losing money. So it came a time where I actually thought of giving up, but I always ask myself one question: who are those 5% traders that are profitable, and how did they get there? And I answered myself by saying, perhaps these are the traders that did not give up when they reached a stage where they felt like giving up. Because obviously, we all know that quitters don't win and winners will never. And I mean, quitters don't win and winners don't quit. Yeah. So that's what actually motivated me to keep pushing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
I really like this code. Yeah, as you said, winners don't quit and quitters don't win. And I really respect people who have lost a lot of money and still don't give up, because this is a very difficult thing to handle. So, how did you deal with this in terms of psychologically and financially?
To be honest with you, psychologically, it was not easy because of,
Mm-hmm.
remember, I think psychology plays a great role in trading. Once you master the psychological part of trading, you are gone. Because
Mm-hmm.
of now, for me, how I got used to the psychological part is through the constant losses. So I lost so much until I got used to the losses, and then the psychological, emotional part got neutralized. So even when I make a loss, it's no longer something that affects me,
Mm-hmm.
because now I got used to the losses. So another thing that I learned is the risk management. Once you understand how to manage your risk, then it eliminates the psychology, because of now you are trading your plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with risk management, then the emotions will be eradicated, because you expect the loss and you know what to expect if you make a profit. So financially, I was not ready to make the losses, because I was trading with money I couldn't afford to lose. So
Mm-hmm.
by nature, I'm a risk taker. So I risked money that I didn't afford to lose. So yeah, it was not easy, but eventually at the end of the day, it was a learning curve at the same time. Because I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I would even be here if I didn't take all of those risks and if I was not persistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So right now you're a consistent and profitable trader. So how many hours do you trade in a day, or how often do you find setups when you check the charts?
So normally I'm basically an intraday trader.
Mm-hmm.
So I trade between 3 to 4 hours a day, depending on the number of setups that I have for that specific day. But I also do swing trading, scalp trading, and
Mm-hmm.
position trading as well. So I basically familiarize myself with all these trading characters, so that
Mm-hmm.
I can understand. It actually helps with patience as well, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
because you
Mm-hmm.
understand all these different types of trading styles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Tinyiko, I generally read the comments written under the posts of our interviews by other traders. And
Mhm.
the other traders who have been watching our interviews are also wondering what risk percentage you take per day or per day.
Okay, so normally I risk between okay, I normally risk 0.25% per trade,
Mm-hmm.
right? But in terms of the risk, I personally believe that it also comes with the strategy that you are using, right? You need to know how consistent your strategy is
Mm-hmm.
overall. So, for
Yeah.
example, if I'm using a strategy whereby you find that if I'm going to take 5 trades
Mm-hmm.
and only lose one, right? Then I know
Mm-hmm.
that with this kind of strategy, I can increase my risk, because of even if I lose one trade, I'll still make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So you first need to know how consistent your strategy is before you can check how much to risk. If you know that your strategy is not that consistent, then you need to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that you limit the risk. But personally, because I've got a checklist, right? I've got a checklist where before I take a trade, I need to tick all the boxes. Once all the boxes are ticked, then I can go all the way up to 3% now, because I know that is a high probability trade, you know. So it also depends on the type of trader that you are. With me, I learned a lot through my Forex funds because of, in a way, they also developed a risk management skill, because it gives you a cap that you're not supposed to exceed 5%. So instead of me risking 4%, I go 1% lower. So I normally risk nothing more than 3% if I'm going to be trading a pair at that specific day, you know. And I know that if I make profit, then I make massive profits, you know. And even if I make a loss, I will not violate because of it's not above that 5%. So yeah, you also need to be very disciplined, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, discipline is a really important part of trading, as you
Definitely.
said. Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. So you said that you are an engineer. So are you also working as an engineer right now, or is trading your full-time job?
Okay, so initially trading was actually an extra source of income, right? Because I wouldn't risk my work income for trading, knowing that I was not consistently profitable at that time, right? And I wouldn't advise anyone to resign their job for trading if they're not consistently profitable, you know, especially knowing that 95% of traders are not making it globally out of millions of traders. So yes, I am an engineer. I've worked as an engineer for a number of years. It was actually hard labor for me, of which I don't like hard labor. I want the soft life. Yeah. So for me, trading was the key business because of I'm able to make money without saying anything to anyone. Even during my sleep, I'm still making money while I'm dreaming. So for me, it was the key business for me, you know. And you would make your annual salary in 10 minutes with trading, you know, once you've mastered the skill. So the most important thing is to learn first. And then once you've learned and started making consistent profit, then you can start earning now. So yeah.
But in order to earn some money like that, you have put too much effort, right?
Definitely. You know, I actually had sleepless nights. When people are sleeping, I'm busy studying, researching, analyzing the market, back testing, which was never my favorite thing to do, because it's a back testing is just a tedious process. But I forced myself to start back testing to gain confidence on the strategy that I'm using. Because if you don't back test, then you will not know how consistent that strategy is, and you won't gain confidence when you are trading, you know. And every time when I made a loss, I would go back and check, why did I make this loss? Try to find answers, you know. I wouldn't just make a loss and let it go. No, I go back. Why did I lose it? Once I get the answer, then I know next time it won't be easy for me to lose, you know.
Yeah, sure. So the way you earn money may seem like easy, but actually, as I said, you put too much effort, so it's a long journey. After this long journey, maybe you can just earn some money at your comfort zone, maybe at home or in your room. You don't have to go to office every day, but yeah, it's a long journey and you put too much effort. You actually sleep less, you work hard, and yeah, you're a profitable trader right now. That's perfect. Yeah. So how long have you been a profitable and consistent trader, by the way?
Yes. That's actually very true, eh? Because even with me, before I became consistent, obviously I had sleepless nights, as I said earlier on, you know. But as I've mentioned, that once you've mastered the skill, then now you start making money at the comfort of your home. I mean, while you're watching movies, I normally place trades and go out, you know, go shopping. I travel a lot. So once you've mastered the skill, then you know that you are sorted. Whatever that you wish to do, then you do it at your time. So mastering the skill is actually buying more time at the same time.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So how long have you been a profitable and consistent trader, by the way?
Okay, so basically, I've been a consistent trader for a full year. Though I've been trading for 3 years, but I've only been consistent for 1 year, right? So The other 2 years I've been losing, but the 1 year I've made all my losses back and more profit. So yeah, I've been consistent for a full year now.
Perfect, perfect. So let's talk a bit about your experiences in MyForexFunds. How did you know about MyForexFunds? Was it again introduced by your brother?
Actually, no. I'm the one now that introduced him to my Forex funds. Yeah.
So
So
at first he guided you, and then you introduced MyForexFunds to him. Perfect, win-win.
exactly. So he's now also benefiting for introducing me to Forex.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. So what happened was I was introduced to my Forex funds by my younger sister. She's not a trader though, but she
Oh.
has a friend that trades. So this friend told her about my Forex funds, and then she thought to herself, well, my brother is a trader, might as well just tell him about this. So I was a bit skeptical also when I first heard about my Forex funds, and I read through all of these rules. And then I actually came to I actually came to remember that um any trader needs leverage, So I used that to my advantage. I thought to myself, let me just try out this my Forex funds and see how it will work. And to my surprise, for me, it was actually a breakthrough at the same time. Because I think a lot of traders have the skill, but they lacking leverage. And my Forex funds gives you that. So if you've got the skill and you've got risk management discipline, with leverage, I think you have no reason not to be a successful trader. Yeah.
So yeah, you have an interesting story to meet us. You were introduced by your sister, who is not a trader. Yeah, that's interesting. So can you tell us a bit about your experience in trading with us?
Okay, so in the beginning, I was actually very excited when I started. I purchased my first account, which was the $2,000 accelerated account. I won't forget that. Because I didn't want to go through the evaluation, I felt like this evaluation thing is actually a tedious process. I wanted the easy route now.
So
So
you wanted
when
to
I
have a
did
direct
that, I
funded account.
realized that no. I actually violated it.
Uh-huh.
I violated the first account, and then I also didn't. For me, I felt like $2,000 is not that much. So I wanted to go higher now. After the violation, I thought to myself, you know what? Let me just challenge myself and stop being a coward. Let me go to the evaluation now. Then I bought the $10,000 account. I went through the evaluation, but I was not using proper risk management. I won't lie. I violated again. I'm like, yo, okay, now I've got the leverage, but now I'm lacking the discipline. Let me go higher now. Every time I violate, I go higher. I challenge myself even more. I bought the $20,000 evaluation account. And it's also a psychological matter whereby when you know that you paying more, you become more careful at the same time. Now you start having more respect for the market. So that's when now I qualified on the $20,000 account. And then I traded, made a few withdrawals, and then I violated again. So for me it was a nice learning curve, because as I violate, I'm learning something. As I violate, I'm learning something. So the last violation on the $20,000 account, I misread the rules. Actually, I thought that once you've made profit, you can actually trade, that you can go to a drawdown and trade all of the profit. I didn't know that the 5%, the profit is also calculated in that 5%. So I violated while I was in profit. And then I'm like, okay, let's skip the $50,000 account and go to the 100 now. So I took the profit that I made, the initial profit that I made from the $20,000 account, and then I purchased the $100,000 account. I passed that one, and then I bought the 200,000 one. So I keep on going higher and higher and higher. So yeah, now I'm currently trading the $200,000 account, and that's the one that I've been making multiple withdrawals from.
So you know that in evaluation program, first of all, you take the test. Sometimes we call it as challenge. So in evaluation program, we have a challenge process, and you also challenge yourself by always getting higher, right?
Yes.
And also, according to what you said, even if you are an intraday trader, you also do swing trader, right?
Yes, that's
Oh,
correct.
yeah, that's why accelerated doesn't seem like a good fit for you because you can't keep your trades open over the weekend in the accelerated accounts, but it is possible in evaluation.
That is actually one of the reasons why I moved over to evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
for me overall, I think my Forex funds is actually the key thing for any trader that is a profitable trader, because of I've realized that most traders actually have the skill, but they're still
Mm-hmm.
not making money because of their lacking leverage. So now my Forex funds is giving us that leverage, which allows you to fulfill your dreams as a trader. I mean, with me, I make withdrawals every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to show you also.
Yeah,
So for
yeah.
me, I think that is the key thing. If you've got discipline and if you've got the skill, then definitely,
Mm-hmm.
without a doubt, my Forex funds is the way to go. Because I also noticed that even with the support team, if I've got a problem, you get assisted instantly. They don't waste your time. Well, most of all the withdrawals, I normally get my withdrawals, if not the same day, it's not more than 48 hours. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, support is also a key thing. If you need assistance and you instantly get assistance, and all of these people, it's like they're all patient. And it
Mm-hmm.
seems like you're dealing with the same person over and over. It's like they are all trained in a
Mm-hmm.
specific way. So I looked at other prop firms, but I came back to my Forex funds. I've never actually registered with all the other prop firms. Why? Because
Mm-hmm.
of what my Forex funds offers. I think their rates are very compatible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for any trader. So even
Mm-hmm.
if you can go to other prop firms, I believe you come back to MFF. Yeah, without a doubt.
Ah, thank you very much. I always become happy when I hear those kind of words about my Forex funds. So thank you very much for nice words. And so
No
let's go
problem.
back. So let's go back to your trading. And which instruments do you prefer to trade?
So basically with me, anything that has a candlestick, yeah, no, I trade
Hmm.
it. As long as it has a candlestick, then I'll trade it. I've also realized that most of the traders now are running away from currency pairs. They're going
Mm-hmm.
to indices a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I asked myself, why are people running away from the currency pairs? Only to realize that it's because of there's a lot of manipulation that side. So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to master where there is manipulation now. So where people are running away, that's where I'm going. So anything that has a candlestick, I came to a realization that price is price. As long as you know how to analyze the market, whatever you find this side, you'll find this side as well. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter if it's gold or if it's currencies, if it's indices, as long as it has a candlestick, I will trade that thing.
It's a different one because everyone that I interviewed so far actually talked about a specific pair. But yeah, that's interesting. You just actually took trades on different pairs. Yeah,
Yes,
interesting.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll
So
ask the question that everyone wonders. What's the total or the biggest payout you got from us so far?
I've actually not been too long in the business, but
Mm-hmm.
I've already withdrawn over $15,000, if I'm not mistaken,
Mm-hmm.
within 2 months. Yeah, within 2 months, I've already withdrawn over
Right.
$15,000. And this is actually using proper risk management. So if I was not
Mm-hmm.
using proper risk management, I think it would have been even over $150,000.
Yeah, yeah. So do you
Yeah.
remember how many payouts have you got from us?
I think about six, if I'm not
Six.
mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So
think
have you
about
ever
six.
skipped anyone? Sorry, have you ever skipped any payouts?
No, 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 no. I haven't skipped any payouts, eh? I've
Right.
never skipped
Perfect.
payout. Yeah, I've never skipped a payout. So
Perfect.
every 2 weeks, I press the withdraw button. Every two
Yeah,
weeks.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. It must be exciting to hit that button.
Yo, you don't know. It just makes my day. That day, you must just know that I'm the happiest man. I even greet my enemies now at that specific day.
Yeah. So can you also show us your trading strategy a bit?
Okay, yeah, no problem. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, sure, please do.
As I mentioned earlier on, that I'm mostly an intraday trader.
Mm-hmm.
So the most important thing for me is structure. So the first thing that I look at is the structure, right? Is the structure bullish, which means is it going up, or is the structure bearish, which means is it going down? So if the structure is bullish, then it means that I'm only looking to buy that pair. I don't want to sell that thing. Because if I'm going to sell and it's bullish, then that's like swimming against the river. You're obviously not going to get to your destination because the river is going that way and you're swimming that way, you know? So you want to swim in the direction of that river. So I'm sure most traders have heard of the saying that says the trend is your friend. So when they say the trend is your friend, it means that if the trend is bullish, make it your friend and go in that direction, you know? So that's the first thing that I look at before I start trading, you know? So once I've determined that the trend, now I want to look at the best price. Where will I buy if it is bullish, right? So you obviously want to buy at a price which is at a discount. It's like, for example, if I'm going shopping like I normally do, right? I get to a shop and I see this cap and they tell me that the original price of this cap is 700 rand, right? I'll speak in rands because I'm in South Africa. So if you're in a different country, you just go and convert there. So if it's 700 rand and they say today it's on a 50% sale, I will buy that pair. Why? Because of now it's cheap, right? And once it gets to 50% and I've bought it, then once it gets to the original price, then I can resell. So I always wait for the best price. You know, I will not have this idea that, oh, it has left and then I want to jump on the train when the price has already left. I don't do that. I'd rather let it go and look for another one. You know, so it's patience and discipline. We're going back to discipline now. There's always opportunities on the market. So you don't chase the price. Rather let the price chase you. If it doesn't, you know, sometimes I even leave a trade. If it turns one peep away, I still don't take it. I want it to activate me, you know? So it's just a way of practicing discipline. So yeah, basically the first thing that I look at is the structure. Once I've seen the structure, I look at the best price, which is at the discount price. If I'm going to buy, and a premium price if I'm going to sell. Once I've seen all of that, I look for confluences. You know, I use tools like Fibonacci. I use trend lines. I know people would say that trend lines don't work or what doesn't work. I personally believe that everything works in Forex only if you know how to apply it, you know? So the information out there is valid, but only if you know how to apply it. I'm not sure if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. So we will both trade trend lines, but your trend lines are not winning, but mine are winning because of I'm using it in a specific way. And I know when and where to use that trend line. Yeah.
So you know your style. So yeah, I love the way that you explain your strategy because you are like the teacher. Maybe you just learn how to explain this from your brother who was explaining you. You are like teacher. You are just giving some examples from the real life, like your cap. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, it makes it easier for people to understand actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like the way you teach. Thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that you wanted me to show you how I normally check my strategy. So basically, I'll just show you on this pair. It's actually a pair that I was looking at.
Yeah.
So if it does reach my level, I'm definitely going to take this trade. So normally what I do, because of I'm an intraday trader, right? At that specific day, I'm going to look at the trend. So looking at this pair, it's NZD, the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. Right. Let me just erase everything here so that I can make more sense. So the lowest point is down here, and then price. Okay, so before it created the lowest point, it was up here, right? And then it created the lowest point, and then it broke the previous high, which is this one, right? And then it created a higher low, which is this one. So this low is called a higher low because it's higher than this low. And this is a higher high because this high is higher than this high. So because it's going up, it's creating higher highs and higher lows. It is regarded as an uptrend. So as you can see here, it created another higher high there, and then it created a higher low here. So this is basically an uptrend. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So I'm only looking for buying opportunities. So now that I can see that this is an uptrend, what do I do next? I'm looking for confluences, right? So I'll take my trend line and draw it from the lowest point to the second touch. So now the trend line gives me an idea how far down will the price come. If I mark these highs, right? So price can come somewhere around here. But you need to ask yourself, why must it come somewhere around there before you can buy higher, right? Now we go and check the other tool now. So when I say confluence, now I'm speaking about all of these things combined, right? So there is a tool that I call the Fibonacci. Well, I'm not the one that calls it Fibonacci. It's called the Fibonacci tool, right? So you look at the most recent low before it formed the most recent high, right? You draw your Fibonacci from the low, right, all the way to the high. And then you look for 50% of that Fibonacci, which is here. So I just draw a line at the 50%, right? And then I delete the Fibonacci so that you can see clearly. I normally mark this line in red because I know this is a critical zone. Anything that if price trades below this red line, I know that it's a discount. The way I explained about the cap, right? This was the last swing to the high. So now price is trading around this level. I'm not going to buy this thing unless it comes below 50%. Because it's an uptrend, I'm only looking for buys. The minute it comes here, now I've got all my confluences, and then I'll buy that pair. Yeah, so that's just a simple way of trading. Yeah, but obviously there's a lot of information in trading. There's advanced techniques on how to confirm entries. Yeah, but if I had to speak about that, we'd go on the whole day, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So this is just the short version.
Are most of your trades based on this strategy, or do you try different strategies as well?
So basically, I've got different strategies, and the only strategies that I'm trading are all consistent, you know. So I don't normally try to predict the market. I look and see what is the market telling me to do, you know, because if you try to predict, you're going to see flames. So rather wait for the market to tell you what it wants to do and then follow the lead. So don't try and predict the market, you know. That is why it's important to have a checklist, you know, so that you can check, did this happen? If it happened, you tick, you tick, you tick, you tick. If all your boxes are ticked, don't even try to find reasons not to take that trade. Take that trade like a robot. You know how a robot trades? It just places trades. So you must also act like a robot when your boxes are ticked on the checklist. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are not predicting the market, but you are just listening to what market says to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm following the lead. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I like the way that you said that just act like a robot, because as you said, a robot is not predicting, but yeah, they are just checking. Yeah, it's a different strategy. Yeah. I'm glad to know this. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much for sharing your strategy with us. Yeah,
no problem.
I really find it interesting, by the way. I also find it interesting the way you explain. I like it.
Yeah, I think by nature I've been given the gift of teaching, you know.
Yeah.
Because currently I actually have a company where we actually deal strictly with trading, you know. So we developed this it's called Mr. $1, by the way. So that is where now we teach people how to trade, you know. That is where we actually introduce people to the MyForexFunds business and show them how to increase their funds, you know. So yeah, we actually built an app for that as well. So yeah, it's actually a very informative app as well.
So you're also guiding people about trading. You teach them how to trade.
Yes.
I see. And it explains the way you teach also.
Exactly. Yeah, no, obviously you will see by their profits that no, this guy is definitely learning from someone that knows what they are doing. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much. So can you also show us your payout proof?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Okay. So this is one of my withdrawals. So here I withdrew 53,000 rand. In dollars it's actually like over $3,000. And then so normally I use Bitcoin to receive my withdrawals. So for me, that's the most convenient way. I never get any problems with the banks or anything like that if I do it that way. So yeah, I normally use Bitcoin. And another thing I like about it is that from my experience, I get the withdrawals the same day. So they'll normally tell you that you'll get it between 48 hours to 78 hours. But me, within 2 hours, it's already in and I'm already celebrating, popping the champagne. Yeah, so for me, this is the best way to make a withdrawal. And then here I'm just showing that it actually reflected. This is my bank. In South Africa, we've got a bank called Capitec. So I'm showing the skeptical ones. So I was also one of those skeptical ones. That's the main reason why I'm actually taking screenshots now, so that I can show them when they're skeptical that no, this is really, really real. So this was the trade that I took. It's CAD CHF. This was actually an advanced trading style here. So as you can see, I was not playing. I put a lot of trades there because I was sure that this thing. So when I say 3%, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, when I'm actually sure about a trade. But I'm not saying traders must be too sure because you can be disappointed anytime. Always use proper risk management rules. Unless if you are learning from me, then you can go to 3%. And then this is just proof now from my Forex funds. I don't even know who Sad Fahim is, but no, he keeps on sending these payment emails. And when I see his email, my day is made because I know now I'm getting paid now.
Yeah, he's working at the billing team. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, no, I'd like to meet this guy personally because he's been paying me very well. Okay, and then this is okay, this was just proof also. Okay, these are actually my withdrawals. Some of them here, different withdrawals. As you can see, there's a 2,000, 1,500, 1,000, 2.6. And I'm actually waiting for another one tomorrow. So tomorrow it smiles. Yes, yeah.
So is your champagne ready?
No, I'm actually planning to go and buy one now. So after this meeting, I'm going to Santin to get a champagne. Yeah.
I get another email from Saad. Yeah.
Hey, no, this guy is my favorite guy. Sad for him. Here he's paying me over $4,000. So I'm just showing the proof here that I received the funds, 71,000 rands via Bitcoin. Okay, here it was just a notification on Luno, right? And then this was the trade Euro USD. This is the trade that actually made me money. I'm not sure why this image is not showing. Let me try and zoom out and see. Okay, maybe it hasn't loaded yet. Let me just scroll down. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
I think those are the only screenshots that I captured. Oh, there is it there. So here I'm showing now, that's my bank on top, the Capitec bank. Here I'm showing that those funds reflected. So I'm showing them step by step that from the trading account directly to Luno, from Luno directly to the bank account, so that they can see that the amounts are actually equivalent. Can you see that? Yeah, here I withdrew 1,000 rands.
So you collected many proofs.
Yes. And I can actually show you my, let me show you my actual dashboard now. I think it's this one.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is my dashboard. This is my account. As you can see, I'm currently on $4,000 profit. So tomorrow is my payday tomorrow. So I'm getting another one tomorrow. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to Santin, we're going to buy champagne, we're celebrating funds.
So perfect. You have said that you have never missed any payouts so far. So you are consistently getting paid.
Yes. So that's one of the reasons why I'm sticking with my Forex funds, because even them, when they have to pay, they don't disappoint. And the beauty about it is that you don't even ask them. They the ones that are telling you that now, hey, go and check that side. The money is waiting for you there. And even when I'm showering, I wipe myself quickly. Hey, you know, just to
Yeah.
press that button. Yeah.
Yeah, everything is automated here. You are just getting an email or notification, and all you need to do is to hit that button.
Yeah, no, it's artificial intelligence.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you very much for showing all those proofs. I'm pretty sure that you have raised many doubts about, payouts. Um, and I think it will be very helpful for people who are skeptical about prop firms or
Definitely.
my Forex funds. Thank you very much.
Definitely. I don't know about the other prop firms because with me, I've always been with my Forex funds, and I didn't really go deep to the other ones because I think I've been happy here. So even when I need any assistance, I've always received it. So I don't really go deep into the other ones. So yeah, I think I'll stick here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for inviting me. As I've said earlier on, it was an honor, and I really appreciate the acknowledgement.
Thank you very much. But actually, before ending the interview, I also wonder something. At the beginning of the interview, you said that you have some impactful losses in your trading journey. So, what do you think you learned from these losses?
Firstly, the first thing that I'm going to say is that trading is not a get rich quick scheme. So I've realized that most traders think that trading is a get rich quick scheme because you can obviously make maybe $5,000 in 10 minutes or whatever the case may be. But from my experience, I realized that, no, this thing is actually not a gamble, So people think this is gambling. It's not gambling. This is actually a business. So you
Yeah.
need to treat it like a business, just the way that you treat your job. The same thing. This must be your job, So you must respect the market and you must learn. Always research, always research. And once you've accumulated the correct information, then you can remove the L and start earning. So to all these new traders, my biggest advice is that they must never think that this is a get rich quick scheme, and they must always know that they should actually treat it as a business. It's not gambling. So that is the most important thing that I can tell them. So that's what I've learned from my losses, that hey, no, this thing is actually, this is serious. It's not a game. Yeah.
So thank you very much for sharing those with us again, and also for your advice to the new traders. And I really enjoyed with this interview. I really love the way you explain the things, the way you show us, and also you are so funny. I really enjoyed today. I hope you also did.
Yeah, no, thank you, Isa. I also enjoyed every second of the interview actually, and yeah, I highly appreciate you inviting me to actually come and motivate these
Yeah.
traders. Yeah, I believe that a lot of traders will come into trading with a clear understanding of what is happening here.
Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
pleasure, actually. It's our pleasure. Thank you very much for accepting again. And tomorrow is your payout day. And I hope you'll get the email from Saad for him soon so that you can just celebrate your payout.
Yeah, no, I'm actually waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for his email. Hey, no, I'm already happy actually. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
you must also expect a champagne. Maybe we can celebrate together from that side. Yeah.
Perfect. So I hope that's just the beginning for you. You're such a profitable trader, and thank you very much for showing your strategy with us today. Yeah, it is always nice to hear the success stories of uh, those traders. I always love interviewing with our funded traders because all of them have actually different stories. So thank you very much for telling your story to us today.
No problem, Isa. No problem. Yeah,
Mhm.
welcome. Hey,
Thank you very much. So have a nice day.
thanks. You too.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you'll like it. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for this type of content and more. Also visit our website at MyForexFunds.com. If you are one of our funded traders and would like to do an interview with us, please get in touch with our support team so that we can organize your interview. We would love to hear your story. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Happy trading!